everybody, and welcome to the Tres Amigos show. We appreciate you so much for taking the time to spend an hour of your Thursday with us. We are humbled and much appreciated, guys. Tell us where you're checking in from. Tell us what the weather is, because, guys, I'm telling you, it is going to get cold, apocalyptic cold in the state of Texas this weekend. So let us know what the temperature is where you live. Y'all keep the state of Texas in your thoughts and your prayers. We need it. We are not used to this, right? So anyway, but guys, welcome. Thank you so much. We'll check in with you guys. Just a minute. Tell us what you're wearing a beard. I myself happen to be wearing Ravens Beard Co. Citrus Bomb. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Chief and Dino, how are you guys doing? And I'm going to put one of you guys on the spot. Oops. There we go.
Hey, I lost again. I'm doing really good. Everything's going good today. I've got Bearded Death. I threw in vanilla. Can't get enough of his vanilla. It's fantastic, but everything's going good. I'm enjoying the Arctic Thunderland, the Michigan Winter Wonderland. We are cold. We're 15 degrees. We're supposed to be getting, I think, 6 to 8 inches come Saturday or Sunday. If I had some extra Carhartts, Santa Tom, I would send them down to you because it looks like you guys are going to need them. But typical day in Michigan in the wintertime.
Yeah, absolutely. Typical day in Ohio. You know, we're going to get a foot this weekend all at one time. Right. And I feel bad for you, Tom, to get a little bit of, that cold water, So I'll send you some Carhartts too, man, just to keep you bundled up and nice and warm and toasty. But pretty good week. Didn't do much. Got my truck fixed today. I took the part out. It was an evap system. Went to put the new one in. It was wrong. So I had to put the old one back in, go to the parts store, get the right one, take it all back apart, put the right one back in. And by the way, it's pretty freaking cold up here in Ohio. So, you got to do what you got to do. And my grandson's been here all week because my daughter's here and she can't get up on that mountain because of the snow. So got to spend some good quality time with my daughter and my grandson. And, just a good week, nice and relaxing day. Got a little workout in, got my push-ups in, got a nap in, and I'm here with you guys.
That's awesome. Well, I see some temperatures coming in. We got anything ranging from -20. Becky, Mr. Bruce City, why would you want to live somewhere? How can you live somewhere like that? -20. That is, and there's some people, I see some people up to 79. Yeah, here in Texas today, it was in the 60s. It was very comfortable. But that's Texas, and I'm sure every state says that. It's going to be 60-something today, and it's going to be 17 degrees here about a day and a half. So, there you go. But guys, I'm looking forward to this guest tonight. We the Tres Amigos try to step out a little bit and not just do beard shows all the time. Again, trying to take a page out of the Bearded Respect. They have some other people on, just so you guys we get kind of caught up in the bearded community on just the bearded community type stuff. But the guest that we have on tonight, guys, I'm really excited about is Dalton Johnson. He's the Texas chapter president of the Renegade Beard Club. Now, the Renegade Beard Club is nationwide. I'm going to let him talk about this, but I just happened to join because of the brotherhood, the camaraderie, the same thing we have in the military, chief, and also the bearded community, and Dino, you with security and the law enforcement stuff. I mean, you guys get that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to have him on here and get a chance for everybody to get to meet him. I have had a chance to meet him. He calls guys and checks on me, if not once a week, definitely, more than that. So it's much appreciated, and just appreciate him so much. And just the least we can do is get to know him and let people out there get to know him. But if you guys don't have anything, we have a lot of people going in the chat right now. I will say this. Now, Lewis, what's going on, brother? Lewis is the first one to chat. However, Chris Ughu was on here about 2 days ago when I first put this up. So it's done dropped off, Chris. That's why I'm not putting you on here first, is because it's already dropped off because it's been so long ago. But appreciate you so much, Lewis and Chris, for being here. What's going on, Robert? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much. And there he is. Hey, Yeah.
Early bird.
He's always he's one of the early ones. All right. We got Jim from Small Town Traditions.
Welcome back.
Jim?
Yeah, man. Well, that was rough. I know.
The abyss.
Yeah. I don't know why I just don't understand how people do stuff like that. But there he is, Mr. Dapper himself, Jeff Harmon. I think maybe I got the right one here. There we go. Just for you, Jeff. All right. And there's Brewer.
What's up, Brewer?
He's my arch nemesis in the beard comp world now. You know, I'm a veteran now. I've competed in one beard competition, so I'm a veteran now.
Hey, Santa, hold on a second. Now, we've been trying to poke the bear and get him on that stage, me and Dino, and then you just whisper, Mike Brewer, you just whisper a couple little words in his ear, and poof, he's up on stage.
And he didn't whisper. He pulled a blade and threatened me.
Did he
said, "You're
knife-hand
going
you?
up on that stage."
Was it this?
Yeah, he cornered me in the bathroom and said, "You're going up on that stage."
Okay.
I said, "It's all good, dude."
Okay.
So, but I'm glad I didn't know. He asked me, and you know what? The whole vibe, and it's like Jeff Harmon always says, it's all about the
Charity.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the charity. So, you know, got in that vibe, and it was so much fun. The You Matter Foundation, they raised over, I think, $22,000 that night, and it was just so fun to be a part of it. But absolutely loved it. Got a second place ribbon behind Mike Brewer, which, you know what? I'll take that every day, all day. But he was rocking it that day. So
I hear Brewer was using performance beard enhancements.
I'll take that. Okay. All right. And everybody, a lot of people said, "Hey, Baker, what's going on, brother? You'll be listening. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here." And we got Santa's Restoration Workshop. Let's give it one time for the Santas in here today. Does that sound okay?
Didn't hear it.
Not
Couldn't
coming
hear
through.
it?
Nope.
I don't know why, and I'm not going to take the time to figure out why, because then I'll just be here messing with it all day. Okay. Santa Allen.
Santa Ellen.
What's up, brother? All right. Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hang on. Let's see. Hello, Becky. Hello, Becky. Couldn't hear that either?
Nope.
What is going on, man?
Are you sure it's plugged in?
Well, that's got to be plugged in because my headset and everything's working. It's plugged into it. It's okay, though. It's okay. I can hear it. And, hey, it's good enough. All right. Right. Michael, let me get through this because I'll be here all night messing around with this. It's good to have you here, Michael. Thank you so much for coming in. Tang Main Beard Company.
What's up, Tang?
We had Tang Main on last week, and if you didn't notice in the pre-credits, we had the discount code. Thank you so much. So make sure you go check out Tang Main Beard Co. All right. And Mrs. Bruce City again.
-7.
A lot of people talking. All right, guys. You 3D57. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for being here.
Hey.
Oh, I already said hello to Robert. Hello again. What's up, Mr. Lambright? Papaws, how you doing today, man? Thank you so much for being here. I have actually got a sample shout out to Papaws of their beard wash, Chef's Kiss beard wash. I have got to order it because it is outstanding. So shout out to Papaws. Kilt Beard Co.
Kill?
Hello, gentlemen.
Man, I wish I could figure out why it's not working. All right. See, I should have checked this before the show, man. With you guys.
Realign your ion exchanger.
Baker says try the volume knob.
Right.
Stuff.
Bearded and blessed. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Four Bearded Dave, what's going on, brother?
Or bearded.
Thank you so much for being here, brother. Mike says he's at work listening. All right. Guys, I promise you I am scrolling through here. 30 Spray J, how's it going, brother?
My brother.
Hey.
64 degrees outside Houston. Yeah, that's about what it was. It was pretty nice today. And then in crazy, it's going to be 17 degrees here in about a day and a half. Negative 20. Just cancel school for tomorrow. Really? Just cancel. Oh, wow. All right. What's going on, Abe? How you doing, brother?
Abe.
Good to have you. I have Dead Man's Barber's Reserve. That's a good one. Oh, that was me. All right. Woo. A lot of people talking, guys. Appreciate you guys being here so much. Guys, remember just when I'm scrolling through, if you aren't subscribed, Chief pointed out something to us today, and we're very thankful. We just hit 400 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate the help. We're trying to get to that magic 500. Small batch. How's it going, man? I haven't forgot about you, and I see the changes you got going on, and I'm really, really liking them. All right. Guys, if you see anybody that 22 degrees, Phil 12 degrees, Mansfield, Ohio.
I'm right there.
Mansfield. Right, yeah. Hey, now we just did a show with somebody from Mansfield, Ohio. They're in the Mansfield Police Department. Officer 500.
Officer
300.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wasn't that who that was, Chief? The Mansfield Police Department?
I think it was Mansfield. Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie J. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's Raven. How's it going, brother? I know I keep shouting things out. I ordered the Edgar Allan Poe. You guys know I'm like you guys. I need another oil like I need,
Right.
But I had to get it. And then I was honored because you'll get on websites and you'll look and it'll say one left.
Yep.
And I said, I went ahead and ordered it. And Gokin reached out. You got the last set. I said, oh man, I'm so glad I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. Bearded Scallywags. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
How are you?
Hello. What's happening, fellas?
Good to see you. If you guys haven't checked out the Bearded Scallywag show, guys, man, they are great. Oh goodness. So glad to meet Sam. Yeah, it was an honor to meet you, man. All right. Well, guys, I'm trying. I think Dino said he wanted to take this over.
I remember that too.
Scrolling and looking through the names.
He does pretty good at it.
He does. I think he does a lot better. What's up, babysitter Jess?
Hi, Jess.
How are you?
What's up, Jess?
I didn't let the name throw me off this time. Okay. Daniel. Good to see you here, brother. Santa Squad is represented. Yes, it is, man. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Yeah.
Terry, negative 25, West Michigan tomorrow. Yep. Dude, Chief, I think I would move. I'd be moving today. Negative 25. That ought to be illegal. What's up, Mike?
Hey,
How's
Mike.
it going, brother?
What's going on, Mike?
Negative 25. This state would go under. All right, guys. I'm hurrying. We need to get our guest on here. What's going on, Bearded Wine Guy and Tactical Santa? This is a new Santa himself. This is going to be his first year as well. So thank you so much for being here, brother.
Well, I was out working on the truck today, and something we do here in Ohio is we silicone spray all the door jams and all that stuff. Yep. So when you grab your door handle, your door will actually open up. So
right.
Now, I might need to do that.
No, you know what? You might.
It's going to be 17 for a day. It's only going to be freezing for about 48 hours. Thankfully,
Right.
man, anything could happen.
I could see the fear in your eyes. I could see the fear.
And there is Anthony. I don't like it, man. I'm just being straight up honest with you. I do not like it. What's up, brother? All right, guys. I think I am caught up, and I think without further ado, we should get our guest on because as soon as the show's over, he's got to go back to work. So he was gracious enough to take a break, come on and join us. So if you guys don't have anything else, you guys got anything coming up, anything special?
Oh, we're special.
All right, guys.
Special ed.
We're special.
Right. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and welcome our guest, Dalton Johnson, to the show. What's going on, brother?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm glad I'm here.
What's up, Dalton? How are you?
Man, not much.
Yeah, I hear you're in Texas too, and you're not as afraid as Tom is.
No, just afraid of other people.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what's going on, man, but everybody's going to get destroyed this weekend with cold and rain and snow. And a lot of snow at one time is not good, but, you can get a foot of snow over a weekend, but we're going to get it in like a day.
Well, over in Russia, it's like 11 feet.
Yeah.
I seen that. That's got to be AI. It's got to be.
They say it's not.
Nope.
And they're literally building snow slides like 50 stories up.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'd ride it. Well, Dalton, I don't think you've seen the show before, but we're going to ask you some this or that questions.
Okay.
Kind of get you, in the groove and kind of relax and maybe laugh and chuckle a little bit. So,
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off today. Cool?
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Be debt free, but you must ride a motorcycle all year long, or be heavily in debt and drive a Jeep with ducks all over the dash.
Debt free for sure.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know what? Texas is okay for the motorcycle. So I didn't even think about that. You're in Texas. And
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, except for this weekend.
We do get a lot of rain sometimes. That would be the only concern.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I'd take staying over the Jeep and the ducks.
I don't get that. I really don't. It's a Jeep thing. I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I see him all day long. The store I work at, it's a 4x4 shop. We do a lot of Jeep stuff, and you see all these ducks all the time. I'm like, I don't get it either. But
yeah.
All right, Big Prez. Here's a question for you. Kick a member out for using Temu oil, or put them on beard probation.
What does the beard probation do?
You're the president. You can do whatever you want with probation.
Beard probation.
Yeah.
That's the nice way.
Yeah, I'd come up with something.
Yeah. Okay. You're a judge at a beard competition, okay?
Yep.
You got to judge it blindfolded by feel and smell.
Yeah.
Or you are a contestant in that beard contest. They're both weird.
Yeah. Would I know who the judge is if I was a participant?
You're the judge. You're blindfolded. You can't see.
I'd just be a contestant.
Yeah, that's still The quick weird is better than all day weird.
Yeah.
Smell another dude's beard.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to a beard event. You have a choice of two things you can wear. You're either going to wear a presidential robe and gavel, or a flannel with an beard oil holster. What are we wearing?
Beard oil holster.
Boom. Sign me up.
Flannel with the beard oil?
Yeah.
Dixon all day. Dixon.
With a cowboy hat.
There we go.
Okay, this is controversial, okay?
Okay.
Soup is soup. Stew is stew. What is chili?
Chili. Good.
Is it soup? Is it stew?
Soup.
See, we've been having this discussion, Kilt Beard Co. and I, for, I don't know, probably a year. We've kind of narrowed it down to stew because it's got chunks of meat and,
Yeah.
you know, but it's not.
It's its own category, man. It's
Yeah.
chili.
I guess
Chili.
I guess it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could be. All right.
Alrighty.
The mess is going up.
You're taking your chapter to a
Yep.
beard event. You get
Yep.
to make a choice, a decision that everybody has to follow. Is the decision the choice of the club scent or the club uniform? What are you picking for everybody to do?
So I know for me, I've got different colognes, and based on what I wear, depends on what cologne I put on. I've got a blue bottle and I've got a red bottle. So if I wear red type shirts, I usually put the red on.
Mm-hmm.
If I got bluish or darkish clothes, I use the blue bottle. So I'd say what we're wearing.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All day
Mhm.
long.
What I do.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay. Drunk lawn darts or sober cornhole?
Drunk what?
Lawn darts. Wait, you're probably not old enough to remember lawn darts.
No, I don't know what that is.
You guys want to fill them in what lawn darts are?
Like these giant darts, man. They're huge, and you throw them up in the air, and you got like a hula hoop that you're trying to land them in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, how here we play washers, in Texas,
Yeah.
trying to in the can. It's like that, but just on a larger scale.
Cornhole.
Sober cornhole it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they banned lawn darts. I mean, they were perfectly safe.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
sure.
come on, Chief.
Perfectly safe.
Kids like you and I growing up. Yeah. That's why they banned them.
I love those things.
Oh man. You can have a beard that smells incredible or a beard that looks unreal.
Looks unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go
Yeah.
looks over smell.
Yeah.
Because I can always make it smell good. It may not smell
Sure.
incredible, but
Right.
it can still smell good.
Right.
Okay, this is my last one. Your wife has to organize your tools or drive you to work during rush hour.
Oh. Probably drive me to work during rush
I
hour.
would think so too. I'd
Yeah.
rather chance that,
Yeah.
She got a safety belt and airbags, and
Yeah.
at least you know where your tools are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't got to worry about them being somewhere they're not.
Right.
Yeah. At
All
least,
right.
when you walk out there, you know where all your 10 millimeter sockets are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those really exist
Yeah. Yeah.
They say.
in the wild.
Yeah. 30
So-
Spray J sends me 10 millimeter sockets like once a year.
Once a year. So are you a flannel guy, Dalton? Do you wear flannels?
I have.
All right.
Not a daily. It's kind of. There's moments and times I will. Yeah.
So being from Texas, I gotta know.
Yep.
Are you a Dixon guy or a Hales guy? Because they're both from Texas.
I don't know what either of those are.
Oh, no.
All right, well, we could change the question. Ford or Chevy guy?
Ram.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually own a Ram, but it was my grandfather's, and it was brand new, 1985, and it's still brand new, 1985,
Yes, it is.
sitting in my garage.
I've never owned a Ford. I've owned one GMC, and within a week, it needed a whole new transmission. And it was a new vehicle.
The GMC?
Yeah.
Yep. It had the transmission fluid or something ate away at the torque converter.
Yep.
And was making it rattle on the side. And then once I got it back from the shop, it did something with the gas cap, and I traded it in, went back to Ram.
I've had 2 GMC trucks, never had a problem.
Yep.
Oh well, I just lied to everybody. I just changed the evap pump today on the truck, but you know, it's old. It's an old truck.
Yeah, Ram's always done good for me. That's what I got.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of them, never had issues. Ram all the way.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're the president. You're the head honcho of a beard club, and we had another beard. Well, a couple beard renegades, or what were the other clubs? Club guys. A couple club guys in here. So we kind of got a ballpark idea of what goes on in clubs, but we're still not 100% sure. And I don't know the first thing about, you know, signing up, or who do I reach out to, or do they pick you, or do you have to go through some kind of process, things like that. So
it can be different for everybody, right? So within the club, we have chapters. Within those chapters, there's scouts. We also have like international scouts. A lot of times the job for those scouts are to go out and look for other brothers. But as a member myself, I work on air conditioners all day. If I see a brother with a nice beard, we communicate, we talk. I'm talking about his AC, whatnot. I'll bring up, you know, hey, I'm a part of a beard club. This is what we do, and just kind of get them involved in that. So for me, a scout actually reached out to me. For some, it could be just another member of the club that, you know, kind of shares his experience with the club and gets another brother interested. And then, as y'all know, you know, there's competitions, different shows, different events, and then people are there pretty much promoting it and talking about it. So there's several different ways that you can join a bearded club.
Right.
Yep.
Tom's a renegade too, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure
that's
is.
right. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Bruce City, who's in here tonight from the Beard Respect, actually was the one that, you know, I heard talking about it, and I reached out to him, and he got me in contact and talked to Dalton. And Dalton, if you show everybody your shirt, that is actually from Dan.
Yep.
Dan sells
Hat
those.
too.
Yeah.
Prez.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, so Bearded Death. So there you go. But yeah, it's just a great group of guys, Chief and Dino. You know, it's just that camaraderie. We were talking about it before the show. You know, just that. I think that there's a couple of things that people need in life. They need to feel loved and accepted, and they need to be a part of something. And it keeps you busy, keeps your mind in the right place. So. You know, yeah, I appreciate and I love the whole aspect of the whole thing. Now that the Christmas season is over, I hope to get more involved. And so, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm passionate. I'm a veteran, right? I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and you know, as everybody knows, on average, 22 veterans commit suicide a day. And actually, I'm part of the Till Valahar project, and very passionate about that. And the whole premise of the club is to realize that no matter what we're facing in this life, we're never alone.
That's right.
You know, there's plenty of brothers out there that we can talk to, and that's what's great about Renegade, right? We have a lot of members. We have members all over the world, so it doesn't matter what time. You can always hop on there. There's going to be a brother awake. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, there's other brothers out there that can walk you through that, you know. And I have this belief, it doesn't matter male, female, it doesn't matter. I believe if we sit back and we're honest about the things that we struggled in life about, we would soon find out and realize that we're all experiencing and going through the exact same things. It may be a little different, you know, situations may be different, but we're all in this together, and we're all here to help one another. And that's what the club is about. And then there's an aspect of charity with these clubs as well. And that's just really to give back to the community, right?
Right.
You know, and that's huge for our Texas chapter. There's been some challenges with that because Texas is a lot larger than most other states. So we do what we can. We have a video chat every Saturday just to build those relationships up with one another. There's guys from other chapters that are in Texas for whatever reason, whether it be work, play, whatever. We all just try to meet up. We all have, different periods of times. We'll have whole club calls and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter what the situation is. There's plenty of brothers out there that you can talk to, and you don't have to fight anything in this life alone. Me
Right.
personally, I've got experience with childhood trauma, childhood abuse. I've got experience with military. I've got experience with drug addiction. And whenever I was going through those things, I didn't understand why, right? And there was a lot of hate towards God. If God really existed, why could these things happen to somebody? But once I got past those things, I realized that, I'm in this world not only to go through those, experience those things, and come out the other side, but I can also make impacts in other people's lives that are going through those same things.
Right.
I remember in the Marine Corps, they would have me go to counseling. My doctors didn't have any experience. They had knowledge, but they didn't have any experience. So it was never beneficial to me, right? Because I wanted to talk and I wanted to reach out to somebody that had the same kind of experiences and understood really where I was coming from. And again, that's what the club is all about. There's plenty of brothers. It doesn't matter what. There's no unique situation to where it's like nobody will understand. But a lot of times when we're in those situations, our mind tries to tell us A, that we're alone, and B, that nobody will understand, when that's not really true at all.
Right.
So,
Right.
but yeah, it's just a group of great guys, man. Big family. You can always reach out to somebody. You're always building those relationships. That's what this life is about, is relationship, man. And it's just nice to know that no matter what's going on in this life, we have those brothers around us, and those relationships are what really makes us strong.
Right.
Dalton, that's kind of what I wanted to hear, man, because we've heard all kinds of stuff, but I never heard that kind of the backstory about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how big Texas Renegades are, but it could be 20 members, it could be a couple hundred members. And you're right, if you get on like a group call or something and you're struggling with something, I guarantee one of those brothers
Yep.
has probably gone through something or knew a family member that has gone through one of the issues. And it's more about mental health and building each other up. And I like that, because see, I didn't get that the last time we had a club member on. I didn't get that part of it.
Yep. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's what we're here, and it's to positively impact the community around us, give back,
Right.
because I feel like doing so, giving back, is what kind of heals us as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
without a doubt.
Right. So walk me through the procedure. So let's say I meet somebody and they say, hey, would you like to be a renegade? And I say, you know what? I'm interested. Is there a probationary period? Do I come in, meet the guys, then maybe go, okay, this is something I want to do? Do I then become like a probationary for a certain time? Is that how it works? And then once probation's up, if I do what I'm supposed to do I become a full member? Is that kind of how the process works? Or...
So usually what the process is, individuals are asking questions, figuring out if it's right for them. If they decide that, hey, I want to try this out, or yes, it is right for me, it's all ran off of Discord, right? There's a Discord link that's usually sent out. Some guys might have cards with like a QR code that they can scan, especially if they're going to like competitions, stuff like that. Once you join that Discord link, the international board then comes in and just kind of finds out basic information about you, mainly, like where do you live? That way they can kind of understand like if you're going to be going to the Texas chapter or where to really place you. Once that happens, you get put into what's called a prospect chat. You have access to that prospect chat, and then you have access to the actual chapter chat. So we've had a lot of new brothers come in on Texas. They're in the prospect chat. They're in the Texas chat with other members. Any board members, whether it be a chapter board, international board, national board, they have access to that prospect chat, kind of there to answer any questions any of those prospects may have. And then the wait time's usually 30 days. It can be extended. There's some guys that join. They're not really interactive for whatever reason. Some guys, we end up kicking just because there's no interactions, there's no desires to leave. And the way we feel is, it's made for everybody, but it's not for everybody, right?
Right.
There's some members that come and they go, and then there's other members that come in and they make a huge impact. No matter what kind of member you are, there's a place for you. I tell all my guys when I patch them in, what you put in it, you will get out of it. So if you just want to check in every couple of days, that's great. There's a place for you here. If you want to deep dive into it and just really be active in every area, you want to be a part of all the charity events, you want to whatever you want to do within the club, you're able to do that. So once you're a patch member, you get your national patch, you'll get your chapter patch. After 30 days, at that point, there is a position, any position that you might be interested in that's available and open, you can always apply. So let's say I wanted to be, the VP of the international board or the national board. What they do is once that position becomes available, there's certain questionnaires, the individuals that pretty much apply to those positions. It's all like nobody knows who is who. You answer those questions, and then based on those answers, all the board members kind of vote that guy in. So it's a really nice setup to where there is no favoritism. It's all strictly based upon the value that somebody's bringing into that position. But yeah, it's a great group. Like I said, we have some guys that check in every so often. That's great. I still try to check up on them. We got some guys that, they may be more interested, but they don't really understand Discord. But it's up to us as board members, to find out, for the members that are not as active, what the issue, what the hiccup may be. If it's something that you're just not interested in, what I have found, we're men, right? There's a lot of times where we feel like we may not need this or whatever. Not only that, we may be older. Some of us don't know how to really work technology that great. But really, at the end of the day, we need to figure out, like what can we do to make this club better? And for me, with the Saturday night calls, I tell all my members that is the perfect opportunity for your voice to speak up and let us know the direction that you want this club to go in, right? Because at the end of the day, I may be president of the Texas chapter, but it's our chapter. Right? It's all the members in our chapter's chapter. And the direction that goes is determined by us. The events that we hold is determined by us. If you're really passionate about a certain event or organization that you want to be a part of when it comes to charity, all you got to do is speak up. And I think that's what makes the Renegade Club so great is because they value that. They value family. There's a lot of members where, especially in the smaller states, they're hanging out with each other 24/7. Their families are hanging out with one another 24/7. There's a lot of beard clubs out there. There's a lot of beard clubs out there that, they're they're not really It's all about the members, and that's it. Everything outside the members, it's almost like family second, everything else second, third, fourth. Where with Renegade, we realize and we understand that family's the most important thing. And we need to take care of that. We need to take care of our brothers. And at the end of the day, we're all there for each other. And whenever a brother needs help, we're there for him.
Nice. Yeah.
We do have one question somebody asked earlier. Abe would like to know what part of Texas.
As far as where I'm from, in Lufkin. I live in Lufkin. Every weekend I drive down to Longview to pick up my daughter, but I'm in the Lufkin area.
Beautiful, beautiful area, man.
Yep,
Of
it
Texas.
is.
So, like say the Masons, there's dues you pay every year. Is there dues and a no?
Nope. No dues whatsoever.
Okay.
Now we're about to come out with Texas chapter flags. I've got these patches bought and paid for myself. Each prospect that gets patched in, I send these to them. If somebody in the Louisiana chapter wants a patch, they'll pay for these patches. That's how these get paid for. But our Texas flags, they're going to cost us money, and we're all going to throw in so we can have that ourselves. I'm going to order a little bit more, so anytime we go to events or anything else like that, other members of wherever we're at has the opportunity to purchase that. I kind of want to get merch set up as well. That way it kind of gives the club a stream of revenue. Because a lot of all these events, all these charity organizations, we pay for that out of our pocket. So if there's a way for us to make money off of merch that could go towards these events to kind of make it to where I'm not spending money out of my own pocket, that's what we're trying to do.
That makes sense. So how long have the Renegades been Renegades? Is this something new?
Yeah, we just hit 2 years a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
2 years. And it's grown to 700 members.
Wow. So the merch actually is a good idea to start.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's what's cool about the club too, man. Dan, he makes shirts. Everybody, we're all in this together, but everybody has different talents, man.
Right.
Dan makes the shirts and the hats. Y'all are our Santa people. We've got a lot of members that have their own beard company, like oil company. I make jerky. We've got one guy, phenomenal guy out of California that's really good with like AI and artwork. So he does a lot of artwork for the Renegade. So it's like we take our talents and we can bring it to the club. And that's what's great too, because there's a lot of times it's like, if I need custom shirts or hats done, I've got a brother in the club that can do that for me. And I don't have to worry about going out and finding somebody else to do it that might screw me over or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, a lot of us have these small businesses and we're able to support one another. And so it's great, man. It's great.
That is good.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, can you talk about we've got scrolling down here at the bottom.
Yep.
And Dalton told us before the show this is the best way to check it, to reach out to them as far as your beef jerky company. So tell the folks about that if you don't mind.
Man, so I have a air fryer that dehydrates, and I've always wanted to make jerky, and I put it off for years and years and years. And finally one day I was like, you know what, I get tired of telling people, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I never do it. And I decided to dehydrate jerky in my air fryer, and it turned out phenomenal. I was so impressed that I ended up ordering crates to go inside my air fryer so I could do more jerky. And before those came in, my wife bought me a dehydrator for early Father's Day present. And so I was just starting to make it for fun. And literally within a week or two of that happening, I don't even know exactly how it all came to be, but pretty much I started a business on accident. People are loving it. It's all sugar free. It's all the ingredients are natural and healthy. Other than we just came out with Taki. There's a lot of folks that love the Taki. It's not the healthiest. It still is keto friendly. But yeah, and right now through the Facebook page, now that the website's down and getting adjusted, all the orders are shipped for free. There's set pricing on those orders, but obviously the more you buy at a time, the better discount that's able to be given. But yeah, at the end of the day, there's a lot of times where I try to eat low carb, low sugar, and there's not a whole lot of options. Everybody has all these sugar additives in the jerky, or you buy it without the sugar and it just tastes terrible. And you look at the ingredients and it's 20 ingredients long, and it's like, why? So I just try to provide authentic jerky. And I've had customers tell me they've had my jerky and then they try to go back to store-bought jerky and they just throw it away.
Right.
There's a huge difference. And I don't know. I'm passionate about it. I love it. I'm creating something that I know people are going to enjoy. I'm creating something that's actually good for humans to eat, because we live in such a world nowadays where half the time you don't even know what you're putting in your body. Yeah. So, no, it's been a fun journey. Hoping sometime this year we're able to get a brick and mortar store and be in the local gas stations and whatnot, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
Right.
Real quick, your jerky, is it the thin like sheets where it's kind of hard to break off, that kind of jerky, or is it
whatever you meaty? Like?
Oh, really? You got everything?
Yeah. So you pretty much just message, hey, I want this flavor. I like it thick and soft, or I like it real tough. I have one customer that likes it really thin and really dry, and that's what's like. I don't just have this jerky sitting on the back shelf and then I just pack it. Yeah. It's custom ordered to you. Wow. And I will say this, I had a customer that bought some jerky from me and decided, he ate a little bit or whatever. Most of the time people get the jerky and they have it gone within a week. And I get it. I love it too. I started eating on it. I can't stop. But for whatever reason, this guy waited like a week and a half to open up his jerky and eat it. Well, there was bacteria growing in it. And I told him, I was like, I have absorbers in there, but I'm like, you got to understand, this is real meat. This is real ingredients. This isn't McDonald's where it can just sit out and be perfect for the next 3 or 4 years. This is real stuff. So usually I say you got about 3 weeks by the time you get it to consume it, unless you're putting it in the fridge.
Okay.
But it's all real meat, top quality meat as well.
Yeah, I'd much rather buy jerky from a friend in small batch than walk through the line at the big box store and pay $9.
It's a huge difference. Right. And pricing, I've got the pricing as good as I can. I know at the store, you're paying like $20 for 3 or 4 ounces. Generally I sell a pound for $30. Usually I try to put a little bit more in there, but at the end of the day, like it's the quality of the meat.
Right.
That goes along with small batch beard companies. I'd much rather give these guys $20 a bottle than go and spend $12 on Amazon to a nameless, faceless company.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And you taste the quality, man. At the end of the day, when it comes to food, especially jerky, you can taste the quality 100%.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Well, I know. Famous. Oh, so go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, you'll probably be seeing orders coming through with myself and Chief and probably Santa Tom. We're probably all going to be buying some jerky from you. That's for sure.
Just let me know, man. And I can usually by the time you order it, next day, if not the next day after that, it's shipped out.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Deer jerky is very big in Ohio. Do you do a deer jerky or is it all beef?
So I normally do beef. I have friends that reach out that have, venison and all that stuff. And if they provide the meat, then I'll do it. But usually all my meat comes from the butcher. I just get beef for now.
Yeah.
I had a customer, I was talking about it, and he had pigs, and he's like, I got hogs out there right now. We'll go get one of them, and I got you plenty of meat. And in a way, I was like, bro, just do that when I'm not here.
Yeah.
Because he made it seem like we're about to go walk out there.
Right.
I'm going to send you home with all this meat. And it's like, I'm in my work clothes and everything else. It's like, nah, bro.
He was excited. He put one in the ear of that pig.
I've never had pork jerky, but he claims it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever it either.
Yep.
Well, I'm very familiar. There's a pretty famous smokehouse up in Centerville, Texas, Woody Smokehouse. They sell a lot of jerky. Like when you talk about pricey, it's easy to go in there and throw down $100 bill for just, like what you're talking about. So that is a very, very good deal. If anybody's interested, that is a really good deal. But yeah, absolutely be reaching out.
And I will say the pound is the weight of the meat before dehydration.
Right.
It usually equals about a half. Well, technically no, but I usually do like a pound and an ounce or two, just so it comes out more of a half a pound in actual jerky. I had that on my website just so people weren't confused, because I had some customers ask. And that's the thing, when I did my research on all this, some people do the actual weight of the jerky, some people do the actual weight of the beef. If you look at the actual weight of the jerky and you do the math, they're selling like $60 a pound.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
Well, hey, we got like a few minutes left. We haven't talked about your beard, man. What a nice business beard. What kind of products do you use? Is there a special company that you go to all the time?
Honestly, none. So usually it's longer. Come on, Roxy.
She's on my side.
Usually it's longer. A couple weeks ago, I was trying to trim it up, and I was trying to trim it up, and I kept nicking each side, and it got to the point where it's like, man, I just need to shave it down. So back in the day, there was a time where I tried to do the heated comb. My understanding was it was wireless, and it wasn't, so I returned that. Now, I do have some at Santa Tom, you probably know, Shreveport Boardwalk. You've ever been there?
Mm-hmm. I've been there, yeah.
Yep. There was this mom and pop store, and I ended up buying some beard butter just because it smelled great. But I really don't use it. I probably should, but I don't use any kind of product.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
It looks good.
And really, honestly, I just use Head and Shoulders, and that's it. Yeah.
What?
Well, you got some beard company over here rolling over.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
But
and I think a lot of it's just not the knowledge, right?
Well, hey, you shoot me your address, brother. I'll hook you up with a box of products and talk you through it. Got some good videos that we can talk you through. I think you'd notice a big difference. People are amazed when they start using but it doesn't shock me, because there's a lot of guys out there you'll talk to and you'll walk up to, hey man, what kind of products you use? I don't use some soap. So there's no shame in that. It's just that people just don't know. But when they start using the products, man, they're like, man, I can't believe I've never used this stuff before.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll talk about that.
There was a company, man, this is a couple of years ago. It was phenomenal. I guess it was shampoo and conditioner for beards, and I loved it. But, I just not doing it all the time. I forgot about it, and I pretty much don't use anything. And I don't get itchy or none of that stuff either, so I don't know.
You're blessed with that good skin.
Good skin.
Right.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think it is time, Dino, for the question.
The question. So, if you could see any celebrity, rock star, band, dead or alive, meet them, who would it be and why?
Oh. Dead or alive?
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say outside of Jesus, I would probably say Robert Downey Jr.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I remember watching the first Iron Man in movie theaters. I know a little bit about his story. We have
Yeah.
kind of similar stories.
Mhm.
Just very impressive man. And
Right.
for me, I think, and it's fact, who you surround yourself with, you
Mhm.
become. And I would love some of his influence to rub off on me.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows me, I need all the good influence I can get. you
We
know?
all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it would be really awesome just to sit down and just talk about life and how he
Right.
overcame a lot of the things that he overcame in his life. And I think it would be a very, very good conversation.
That's a first. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start wrapping it up. Chief, you got any final thoughts or any questions you'd like to ask?
You know, talking about the club and you expanding on what you did tonight, I was impressed. I didn't see any of that coming. I like what I heard. I like your answer. That was a pretty cool answer, Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Great interaction tonight. I think I might actually look into a club myself here in Ohio. I think
Nice.
it's the Villains up here. We like to do charity. We like to go to events. You know, me and Dino and Tom, we've been to events together. And so, yeah, I think that's a good avenue to go into. And I like the brotherhood part of it because I'm, prior military myself. And, we kind of crave that little bit of brotherhood that you had at one time because you don't have that
Absolutely.
civilian jobs. There's no way there's brotherhood like that.
Well,
Yeah.
and I talked to a customer about that yesterday. I was like, in the military, you do certain things, you deploy overseas, and there comes a time where you're getting out, and then you get out, and it's almost like you're almost dropped off somewhere where there's nothing.
Yeah, tumbleweeds.
And then, and then you're just kind of lost, and you're like, no direction, no nothing, and a lot of times nobody.
Right.
So it's great. And I'll tell you this: if Villains don't work out, Renegade's here for you.
Love it. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'll piggyback on that. I loved how you talked about it. I was in a MC club before, so I do see some similarities. But I love how you talked about it and you explained it. And two things: I'm going to be ordering some jerky from you. I'm
good.
diabetic, so that's awesome that you have sugar-free jerky. So that's going to work out great. Now, I might have to look into the Renegades chapter in Michigan. So might have to look into that.
And at the end of the day, I'll tell everybody, try it out, give it a chance.
Right.
Do your 30 days. I would even say do a little bit more than that, because once you get patched in, there's everybody got merch on there. There's a whole different world that opens up to you. Just give it a shot. You ain't got nothing to lose. If it's not your thing, no big deal.
Right.
Just let somebody know, hey, I just wasn't feeling it. And at the end of the day, I gave it a shot, and it didn't work out, and then you're good to go.
Right.
Well, Dalton, we appreciate you so much for taking time out of your Thursday night. And I know you've got a busy schedule because I know as soon as this show's over, you've got another call to go on, going right back to work. So it means a lot that you took the time to come visit us and spend time with us and let folks get to know you. And brother, I wish you nothing but the best. I want to thank you personally for the friendship that you and I have developed, and you just reaching out and checking on me. It means more to me than the mental health aspect and all of that, and reaching out to people is very important to me. So it means a lot when somebody reciprocates that and does the same. So, brother, we wish you the best. I look forward to talking to you the next time. I will jump on the Saturday night call If I was more on Discord, I guess I would have known about it, but I will
Yes,
be
sir.
on there Saturday, try to jump on. But guys, we appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Stay warm this weekend. Think about us down here in Texas. Just be thinking about us. And I think all the milk, bread, and toilet papers done been bought out. So, there's that. So, guys, until next time, remember this world could use a little kindness. So be kind to one another. And as always, keep Christmas in your heart year round. Take care, guys. Hang tight just a little bit, Dalton, if you don't mind.